All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Elaine's Creations Live. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a happy 4th. We had a lovely day with a pancake breakfast with some of our members of our church, and then a block party with our neighbors. So it was a really nice day, and it was fun to talk with everybody and see everybody again. And so it was a really nice day, and I hope you guys had a nice day too. When you pop on, I would love it if you would say hi and where you're from. Hey, Christine, here in Northern California. I'm kind of Northern California. I'm kind of not really central. I'm kind of Northern California. I guess the Bay Area is Northern California, right? Okay. So let me get rid of that and get rid of that, and then we're here. All right, so there are a lot of things that are going to be starting tomorrow. So I've already told you about bonus days where you can get a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend that you can use in August, and about the new online exclusives starting tomorrow. But Stampin' Up! Has also thrown in a clearance rack refresh. So there's going to be new items on the clearance rack, as well as a paper pumpkin past kits sale. So all the paper pumpkin items on the website will be on sale. So it's a great day to check everything out, check the clearance rack, check the online exclusives, check out the paper pumpkin kits, and earn some coupons in the meantime. So make sure you check that all out tomorrow on my website, and we'll see what online exclusives we have. You probably have seen some sneak peeks with that cute truck and truck punch, super cute. And I'm going to be playing around with that one and showing you some fun things you can do with that truck. And the sleigh is really cute, and the paper is amazing. So there's a bunch of really fun things coming in the online exclusives. So I hope you're excited about that. Today, I'm going to be showing you some different coloring techniques using the Darling Details bundle. I love picking colors and choosing colors and color theory. So I'm going to share some tips with you on picking colors and a little bit of color theory and some color techniques that you can do with inks and with the blending brushes and so forth. We did watercoloring last week. So we're going to kind of move on to colors and coloring this week. I'm going to switch the view here so you guys can see. Yeah, it's a really fun bundle. The bundle I'm going to show you. Oh, before I do that, I forgot I need to do our little raffle prize. So last week, the prize was the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack that's in the annual catalog. It's got Puddle Pink and Lemon Lime Twist ribbon, and one is striped and the other is stitched. So pretty ribbon, and the winner is Bethany Stover. So congratulations, Bethany. Send me your address and I would love to send your little gift out to you. This week is fun, a little different. It's the Expressions in Ink Ephemera Pack. So it has these really pretty clear, shiny sequins and these gold elements that you can put on cards. One side is white, so you could color it if you want. The other side is gold, so you could use the gold. So really pretty kit here. So to win that kit, just leave a comment, say hi, share the video, and I will enter you into the raffle. So super fun. Okay, so now we're going to go to the bundle, Darling Details bundle. I've been using it all week. Let's see, replace spotlight. Okay, so now you can see the bundle. I'm just going to creep up over here a little bit. We've got the stamp set with all the images and then the dies to cut it out. And then we've got all these fun sentiments. And we've got all these extra dies. So extra leaf dies and flower dies and these frame dies. So I'm going to show you some fun things with the frame dies as well, and with the edgelet die too. So as always, I have a class that you can get for just $5 shipping when you purchase the bundle. And these are the cards from the class. So the first one, we're going to create our own designer series paper. And this one is fun. I picked the colors, excuse me, from the Tinsel Gems 3-pack. So we've got Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. And so I just took those colors to make this card. And one of the things that I did, I don't know if you noticed right here, is I threaded some ribbon through this edgelet. There are these notches in the edgelet that you can thread ribbon through. But you're saying, wait a second, we don't have Misty Moonlight ribbon. You're right, we don't. But we have blends markers. So I use the blends markers, and then I use the Pool Party grosgrain ribbon and just colored it, because this is a lighter blue. So then I just colored it with the darker blue, the Misty Moonlight, and check it out. Isn't that pretty? So you can pretty much get any color you want with our ribbons by using the blends markers. All right, so I've done that trick before. Okay, and the next coloring one was just choosing some bright colors. So I chose Melon Mambo, Starry Sky, and Pretty Peacock. And then I used the vellum, the basics vellum, to kind of cover or soften it. Yeah. So that is a way to pick colors. And then this one, I did some ink blending with the blending brushes. I did Daffodil Delight and Sweet Sorbet. And then I just splattered water on top of it to get these fun little spots. And then for the ribbon, I used the black and white gingham ribbon, and I just colored it with the Sweet Sorbet markers. And then I used my little handy dandy bow tire to tie a triple bow. And there we have this card. And I used the basics embossing folder there. So really a lot of fun you can have with colors with this set. So I'm going to show you a card with some of the colors. So we're going to start with some Fresh Freesia and some Lost Lagoon. So we have Fresh Freesia and Lost Lagoon. And then we're going to decide whether or not to emboss this or do some soft stamping on this. I kind of think maybe some soft stamping would look cool. But I also have a piece of basic white that I colored with Misty Moonlight brush in kind of an ombre. So we've got that going too. And then I've cut out a frame with Misty Moonlight. And then I have stamped a whole bunch of flowers in Fresh Freesia. So I thought we could go like this, Fresh Freesia. And then we could have some of the Misty Moonlight flowers. And then we could do some of these leaves. How have I got the hang of this? Like, I guess maybe it goes like that. I don't know, that just looks strange to me. So what I've been doing is I've been cutting off one of the leaves and then just sticking the leaves in this way, because I just kind of prefer that. So you can do anything you want. So you can do the leaves, and then there are little leaves as well. So here's all the cutoff and little leaves, and then these are extras. And then we can have some kind of sentiment. So the only thing is I want to do something more with these two sheets. So I could do some embossing or like some soft stamping. And I think I'm going to go for the stamping. So we're going to use Lost Lagoon, and we're just going to stamp around the edges, maybe even stamp off. And I'm going to do, let's see, either the leaf or I think the leaf is going to be good. Okay, so let's see how dark this gets. It's pretty dark. So I'm just going to stamp off, and then I'll stamp the leaf just randomly all along the edge of this card. And we'll have kind of this nice soft design, tone on tone in the background here, which is really pretty. And then we can add some going this way. And just turn the stamp going different ways to make it more interesting and make it look random. It is random. So do you guys think Lost Lagoon is green or blue? What do you guys think? I originally thought it was blue. Does it look blue or does it look green to you? I'm having a hard time telling. But now I feel like it looks green. Okay, so we're almost all the way around here. My Lost Lagoon pad is super juicy, very juicy. So we'll just go like that. Okay, I think that's good. Now I want to do, yeah, that looks really nice. Gives it a nice texture instead of being so plain. Yeah, I feel like it's green. It's green now to me. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, so now I want to do something with this, and I'm wondering if I should emboss it with something so it's not quite so plain. Let's bring back the card base. So yeah, I think we should emboss this with something. Okay, let's give you a choice of embossing folders here. Move that aside, and we'll do one of the mini embossing folders because I've got the mini here. So we'll need that and mini embossing folders. So let me grab one over here and looking for plates and mini embossing folders. So we have elegant eucalyptus. That might be cool. Sorry, we've got patterns. I haven't used that. And we've got splatters and stripes. I've done that before. Okay, so two choices, I think. So we've got a Connie. Okay, so we've got geometric patterns. I don't think that will work with this one. And I think the elegant eucalyptus will look nice. So let's try this one. Okay, so this is a 3D one. So I'm gonna stick that in there, and I'm just gonna make sure that that's on the bottom right there. Nice. And then put this in here, and then we need plate number 4. Okay, get that all lined up. And shout out to Connie Campfield. Thanks for helping me today. And sorry, I'm throwing out new things that I didn't put on the list that I gave her. Sorry about that. But she's good at catching up. Okay, so there's that. Move all of these aside. And I think that looks nice. What do you think? Yeah, I think the texture looks good. So we're going to adhere this down. I have ink everywhere on me. I got ink right there. I've got ink on my finger. It looks like blood because it's sweet sorbet. But yeah, that's what happens. Where did that ink go? There we go. Maybe we can get some of it off. Okay, so here's our soft and subtle stamped Lost Lagoon. And then I think this should be popped up with dimensionals. So we'll put some dimensionals on here. I like adding lots of texture. It's hard for me to just do plain cards. Okay, so now we'll have this go here. So we've got some nice texture on here. And then we have another frame. So this is from the dies. It's the smaller frame. And I don't know if you noticed, but I took that small frame and I kind of turned it inside out. I cut all the pieces out. So the long piece I put on the top, and then I put the 2 side pieces, and then long pieces and long piece to create this scalloped border here, since we don't really have one anymore, and it fits pretty well around the deckled rectangle there. So other fun things that you can do with these frames, they don't just have to be frames. So you can make them into, yeah, I think that would be cool if we did that actually. Do I have a smaller? Ooh, this might be too crazy though. And see, that would look cute. But we're just gonna go, no, I think I do want to do something like that. But then all the eucalyptus won't be seen. Well, let's see how this plays out here, because I don't think you're going to see much eucalyptus anyway, because of all of the stuff. Whee! Yeah, I think I'm just going to have the frame. What do you guys think? Should I do my little trick like I did here? Or should I just have the frame with the scallops on the inside? So I could use like this deckled piece right here, and then I could add these scallops around it. Maybe I have a smaller deckled piece that would be better. Got all kinds of pieces. What do you guys think? Let's go over here and see what you guys are saying over here. Frame only. Okay. Let's try the frame only. Okay, so we're going to use some liquid glue, and I'm just going to put some on all the outside edges here. It's a pretty frame. Okay. And then we'll just place this right in the middle here. I thought it was kind of fun that I feel like these kind of go together, the countryside corners. And the, I'm going to use some blocks to kind of hold it down. And the frames from the Darling Designs. Okay. And then while that is setting, I'm going to start adding some dimensionals to all these flowers. Yay, lots of flowers. So I always start with the large flowers. And then we'll do everything else with the mini dimensionals. So we'll do the smaller flowers. And then we'll do some of the leaves. So then I need to look for, I'm going to do some of these other leaves that I cut as well. Okay. All right. Hey, Pam. Thanks, Pam. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So we're doing the frame. Ready. Okay. So now let's see. Do I want to do 2? Because that kind of covers up the embossing as well. Maybe if I go this way, because I can see some embossing this way, or if I just do 1 and make it a little bit simpler. All right, we'll try 1. And then we'll do this flower. Oops, I already got 1. We'll do this flower. And now we're going to do it over here. I just don't want it to be so even. Right there is good. Okay, and then we'll add leaf right here. Maybe leaf right there or right there. Okay, and then some of the little leaves. We'll do 1, 2, 3. And here's 1. We'll put the little leaves with the smaller flower. 2. Here, we're here. I think right here. Okay. And then we have this one. And put it here. And I think right there. Okay. I like it. A little bit left over. And then sometimes when I get to what's the word? When I stick things on and I'm not ready, just put them back on the sheet. So I kind of want to add one more in there. Kind of like it over here. It's kind of a little different. Yeah, we'll do right there. Okay, so put all this away. And then if we want to, oh, I didn't remove the thing on that. Maybe that's good because I think maybe we want the sentiment to kind of be up here. And then do we want this to be up here? Yeah, we can do that up there. Thank you, Connie. Okay, so Misty Moonlight, I think is what we'll use to stamp, or we could do Fresh Freesia. Okay, so what do you think? Misty Moonlight or Fresh Freesia? And we can do, I think the smaller label is better to do a smaller label. And we can do thank you, or we can do happy birthday. And I think that turned out pretty nicely. Very nice. All right, so colors. What colors should we do? Hey, Jeanne. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, Fresh Freesia. Okay, we'll do Fresh Freesia. And should we do thank you or happy birthday? I'm kind of thinking thank you because I need a lot of thank you cards because I have a lot of thank yous to send out. And this is the smaller label from also the Countryside Inn. So those two tie together. So thank you. Nice. Like it. And then I'll probably trim some of this off. Try to there first. Yes, that's good. I like that. Okay, so we'll put a dimensional on this end over here. And just stick that in there. And then so pretty, we have thank you. And then last but not least, we can put some of these on here. Let's see, I'm thinking Fresh Freesia would be good. So I'm thinking we'll do like a Fresh Freesia inside here. And then we'll do some up here. We can do maybe one in here and maybe one up here. I don't like that one in there. Need to move it somewhere. Okay, the glue dot stayed there. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's see if I can roll a glue dot and put this on a glue dot. Oh, it's a small one, so might be tricky, but oh gosh, I don't like wasting these. These kind of remind me of the loose dots a little bit. Okay, I think maybe over here. Yeah, I like that better. Now I just have to get that little bit of adhesive off. So I have my sand eraser or my, I don't know if I want to use the sand eraser because it'll take the ink off too. Okay, I think I got it. It took a little bit of ink off, but I can go back in there and fix that. Okay, cool. So there's our card. What do you think? Whoops, I need to hold it up more. Wow, I really like it. Really, really nice. Okay, so that's that card. Okay, the next thing I want to show you, really fun. They did it in Creativity Now, which is a demonstrator only event where they did some fun stamping presentations. And for one of them, they did some vellum and colored with the blends. And I love doing this. So basically, I'm just going to use the dies as a guide, so I know how much I need to color. So I'm gonna do this one. And I also have my little handy dandy grid sheet, so that fits in this 2x2 box here. So I'm gonna use the brush tip and just color that whole thing. And then that should fit right in there. Okay. And then it would be kind of fun to go in. That was dark. I should have started with light. To start with light and then go back in with a little bit of dark. Okay, and then we've got some leaves. So the leaves will be, yeah, they'll take up the bottom part of this. So I'm going to start with the light granny apple green. And I just use washi tape so that my customers would use the other end. So that's the light, pretty light. And then let's do the dark. So I just do that. And that hopefully will help my brush tips last a little bit longer. Okay, so here's the dark. This one isn't doing so great, but I'm just gonna kind of do whatever on there and that'll give it some interest. Okay, and then now we're gonna do some starry sky. So pretty. Or is this Misty Moonlight? Yeah, Misty Moonlight. Okay, so we're gonna start with light again. And I'm probably gonna do this flower. So I'll do 2 of them. So I'll get some light down. That should be good. And then I'm gonna put some dark. I'm just gonna do it kind of randomly and then kind of let it blend itself in a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to flip this over. First, I'm gonna cut it in half though. It'll fit, but we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna cut from the other side. So we're gonna cut that and this and that, and actually maybe we should do more green, would be good. And then it would be kind of fun to do this with green too. So we'll do that one with green, and then we'll do this one, and then I'll throw in a little leaf right there. And then maybe we can do like that little bud. So we'll do, let's see if I can turn this a little bit, make room for the bud. And we'll do some more green for those 2. And then it would be kind of fun to do this or another flower. I think I'm going to do this. We'll see how this turns out. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, I'm going to put these aside and put all the markers aside and get the little mini boho machine. And then we'll get our plates again. So number 1 and number 2. And we'll start with this piece of vellum. This is a really fun, so the coloring side is facing down. And that just makes things a little bit cleaner when you go to attach it. Okay, so there we go. So we'll just run this through. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay, I need to color a little bit more of that edge, but I'll take care of that. So we've got a little bud, and we've got the petal. That looks cool. We've got this petal. That looks cool. Okay, so I'm going to do probably another petal. So we'll do some more green. But as far as these go, oh, and then we're going to do this one more green. Okay, and then we're going to do this one. We've got that, and then we've got this little thing here. Get some of this. Run this one through. Okay. So we got some flour and some more flour. And that's interesting. I must have run it on the wrong side, so it didn't cut. So let's try that again. But this one looks cool. Let's take all the little pieces out. That looks really cool. And then here's our little one. That looks cool. All these little pieces are cool too. I love all kinds of coloring techniques. So fun. A lot of times I'll pick the colors from my card from the designer series paper that I'm using. But for these cards, I did not use any designer series paper. So I'm just picking out color combinations a couple of different ways. The first way is by starting with one color and picking one color. So like this one, I picked the Sweet Sorbet. We need to color that edge a little bit. So this is the back side. So I'm just going to finish coloring that edge. I can add a little bit more, let that dry. And then you can pick colors based on your first color. So you could do complementary colors. You could do opposite colors. And you could do similar toned colors. And it's really cool to see all the different color combinations that you can do, and they just look amazing. So let's pull this out. Some of them are a little bit stuck, so I'll have to play with that one. Maybe give it a little trim. But this turned out nicely. Okay, so now I think these vellum flowers look best on white. So I have this white piece right here. And so we've got our large flower. And again, I'm going to trim this. And I'm going to be using mainly glue dots to adhere all of these on, because that is going to not be quite so visible. But because you can see underneath there, I'm just going to go like that. And maybe we don't need more, because I think we might be good. Okay, and we have that. And then we have some of this. Looks like we need a little bit more coloring. I don't know if I'm going to use it because it looks kind of funny being layered like that. That might have to be something on its own. And that could maybe be the center, or this could be the center. Or if we do a couple of these, they could just be off on their own. Okay, I like it. I'm not quite liking that. I think just the flower by itself is good. So just a flower. Okay. And then this one. And then this was the bud. And maybe we could put this one like over here. Not sure about that one. Okay, so let's go ahead and color the back of this one a little bit more. I'm just going to do light. Okay. There we go. Pretty. Okay, So now we can stamp a sentiment. I think we'll do Misty Moonlight for the sentiment. And we already did thank you. We did happy birthday. So there's also friend and hello there. So I think it's cool to just stamp both of them. So hello there, friend. So you can put friend right there. And then you can stamp hello there on top to finish it off. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I just want to stamp it in the right place. Ooh, pretty. Okay. And then that's that. And then we're just gonna do glue dots with these so that you can't really see them. And glue dots. So I'm just gonna put it in the center here. So it looks like it belongs in the center anyway. And then we'll do the leaves. So this is fun. You could do this with any set and any colors, you know, pick your colors. There. And then we'll do this one. I think I'm doing it on the wrong side, but I think I can still make that work by just attaching it to the flower. And then this one, I'll put right there. And it's just really soft, really pretty. And then we have this little one. Got to get the right side on this one. And then that little right there. And then what we can do to really make some of these pop is we can add some of these. So I'm just going to put that on top here. And then I'm going to grab a large one over here, and it'll also hide our glue dots. And then I'm going to find some sweet sorbet ones. Do we have any sweet sorbet ones that we could do? I think we do in the glossy dots. That's Melon Mambo. Melon Mambo? Okay, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. We could do Melon Mambo, but what else could we do? Let me get my whole box of embellishments. Keep them in one of these storage boxes from the Container Store. So we've got neutrals. We've got the, oh, I know, we do have some in color dots. I think I remember seeing those. So those are the rhinestones, brushed, and then glittery, festive pearls. And are these the in colors? No. These are the in colors. Yeah. Okay, they look pretty similar, So we're gonna do those. Yay for lots of embellishments. Okay. So these are, and sorry again, Connie, the 22-24 in color pearls, number 161621. And we're gonna grab some of these sweet sorbet ones. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think they look really nice together. Yeah, I think they look really nicely together. I like it. Okay, it's nice and bright. So now we can layer this on another white, or we could do Misty Moonlight. I think white would be nice to do white. So let's see, what do I have in white that might already be embossed? And then hard base. So let's see, I already have some ferns The ferns are nice. I like that. And then just really, really simple card. And then we could give it a little bit of color, maybe Misty Moonlight or Sweet Sorbet by just layering a little bit on there. So let me see if I can find anything I want to layer. So here's Sweet Sorbet, and then Misty Moonlight. Cut one. Oops. Dropped the Sweet Sorbet. Okay. So let's see what this looks like with just a layer of Sweet Sorbet. Okay, looks nice. And then let's see what it looks like with Misty Moonlight. Oh, yep, I think I like the Misty Moonlight. Yes, I think that looks nice. Or should we just do white on white on white? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do that. Go back to that. Okay, so we'll just use the adhesive for the ferns. Okay. So we've got some ferns. And then of course this has to go on dimensionals. Okay. Put lots of dimensionals on here. And there we go. Just really simple. I think using, making simple cards with the vellum just turn out really, really pretty. And then we can use, you know, those for something else. Oh, wow, I really like it. So fun. Okay, so we did that one. We did this one, coloring. And again, if you're joining us a little bit later, I started off by showing the cards from my class that I'm offering for just $5 shipping when you purchase the bundle or place the $50 order using my current host code. Got a new host code. And so this one, I did a little blending brush coloring and ombre and blending here with the colors. And then this one, I picked out some nice bright colors for a really bright and fun happy birthday card. And then you can also use vellum to kind of tone down a color if you want to. But I also wanted the color to allow these flowers to really pop. And then this one, I made my own designer series paper with a color palette of Fresh Freesia, Misty Moonlight, and Lost Lagoon. And I just based this on the embellishment set, which is kind of fun to do because usually I base it on paper. So those are the cards for my class this week. And really, really fun bundle again. Do I have everything here? I hope I do. I think I do. Nope, got that one. And I think I have all the dies now. And then here's the stamp set. And the dies cut out all the images. And another fun thing is you can add this little bit of texture to those leaves. I haven't done that yet. I need to try that out too. All right, so let me switch the spotlight back. La la. And okay, replace spotlight. There we go. And thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you had fun learning about some colors and trying out different color combinations with me. Next week, I'm going to be doing, oh, it just popped out of my head. I can look it up right here. So stamp schedule, I'm going to be doing Beauty of the Deep. So kind of an ocean theme, which is really fun. I have some really fun ideas planned of different kinds of ocean cards. So make sure you catch that next Tuesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And meanwhile, I'm going to be working on some projects for my stamp club and for my team meeting as well. We do 4 projects for my stamp club, and you're welcome to join any month. It's $30 plus $5 shipping, and you'll get 4 projects with the color tutorial. And we meet on a Thursday night on Zoom and get together and make the cards. And we also meet in person on a separate Thursday to make the cards. And I also have a team meeting where we make 2 projects as well. So if you're interested in any of those, just contact me and let me know. I would love to have you join us. All right, so tomorrow, don't forget bonus days, online exclusives, paper pumpkin sale, and new clearance rack items in the clearance rack refresh. So lots of things happening tomorrow. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention bonus days. Did I say bonus days? Bonus days, yeah. So you get a $5 coupon to use in August for every $50 you spend in July. So lots of fun opportunities for fun things. And I will be getting some of those online exclusives and playing with them and showing them to you coming up this month. So thank you guys so much for joining me. And if you have any questions or need anything, please feel free to contact me, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.